It is raining. It's only been the start of freaking autumn here in Australia. It's fucking raining. I can't do anything other than play video games and be a fuckwit. And I'm too bored to edit the other videos. Especially the one about that fucking handheld that's up there that's smashed, but I still keep it on the display for no fucking reason. So let's or George Takei as... Oh wait, you can't fucking say that. Hey, what is up guys, Crimson Shad here. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Like a very, very long time since I've done a video. And I've never actually thought I'd do a video like this. Now, to let you guys know, I am a bit of an artist, but not very good at it. Yes, I like to draw, and I have been working on projects and stuff like that that do involve utilizing a drawing tablet of this on the description. And it happens to use one of these, obviously, because this is the pen that I use to draw. And we're using a Wacom 113 tablet, I think it is. I haven't really checked which one it was, but it's very, look at it. Look at, I can't really turn it around to see the screen, but you'll see what my screen is once I loaded it up. Yeah, so what do you mean by I'm going to be drawing George Takei? Hey, you'll probably think, I can't really talk because my throat fucking is full of phlegm because I've been having a cold for the past 4 fucking days. There's an app out there that randomizes a sort of scenario, if you will. And it picks up and it chooses like a character, and it'll do something else, or it'll make the character become someone else. You probably would have seen it on TikTok with many of the different artists that do the same thing. I am going to get this out of the fucking... And yeah, the app is really cool, and it's called WannaDraw. Now, the other day, my friend Julie sent me what it was and everything, because I was always like, what the hell is this app? I want to see it. My fucking camera is slightly crooked, and it's setting off my OCD. Straighten. To be honest, that almost sound like I said Satan, not straighten. There we go. There we go. And fuck it! See, as soon as I say Satan, shit starts going wrong. That's essentially, the app allows you to get a random scenario or random thing to draw. And some of the combinations gives you some really funny ones. And these are some that I might draw in this future video if you guys want me to. But here are the ones I've got. I've got Groot as Bob Ross. Which, that's probably the most funniest thing ever, because he's pretty much going to draw himself. Katara from Last Airbender as the Corpse Bride. That one just seems like too freaking cool because, you know, I like Tim Burton and I like Avatar Last Airbender, so yeah, we're gonna have fun with that one if we do it. Zoidberg as Cthulhu. That one's gonna be way too fucking obvious to do. Leonardo da Vinci, drawn as an Animal Crossing character. A ghost as a Jedi, not a Jedi as a ghost. A ghost as a Jedi. Elsa as a crazy cat lady. And finally enough, the funniest one that I immediately wanted to do was George Takei as a Mortal Kombat character. I like Star Trek. I like Mortal Kombat. So we're going to see how fucked up I could do this. So to make it easier on myself, I'm going to get reference images. I'm going to get a reference image of George Takei himself as Sulu. Because, you know, obviously. And because I feel like that would just be a lot easier for me to do. Trace that out and then add in the Mortal Kombat elements to that existing thing, because I'd rather keep something that looks like George Takei but also is different. So I'm just gonna zip over to my thing here, and my keyboard is right there, so I have to type in over my fucking tablet. And I need the freaking app open, and my friends are sending me freaking messages. Okay, so I typed in George Takei, and all of a sudden the internet is deciding to be a slow cunt, which it kind of makes sense because it's kind of raining outside and my internet is very, very shit. I don't know why that is. My internet has always been so shoddy, and now it's like even more shoddy. You know what? I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have a nice, I'm gonna have a turtle. I'm gonna have a turtle lolly. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now let's find a good. Oh god. Oh god. That image alone, this image sums up. They're like, it just feels like it's. It just reminds me of Raiden from the freaking Mortal Kombat movie, as opposed to. Oh my god, that was just goofy as shit. Oh, but that would be so fun to draw. Should I do that one? Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Once it finished loading, I'm gonna get. I'll get that image. Because it's just like the most. It's like he's looking at Liu Kang, just like, oh my. If you guys don't get that, you have never seen Dragon Ball Abridged. And let's make a new folder in here. Let's make a new folder. And I'm gonna call it random drawing shit. I typed in random drawing shit. Okay, random drawing shit. Let's send that in there. Boom. There we go. And now we need a reference. And the character I immediately thought, this is the character I immediately thought as soon as I thought George Takei, and I was just like, what if I made him fucking Raiden? Like, it just immediately popped straight into my head. Instead of going, like, who should I put? Should I put him as, like, Liu Kang? Should I put him as Kung Lao? Should I put him as, like, any other Asian character? But no, I immediately thought Raiden. Yeah, that's why I mentioned the Mortal Kombat Raiden, because of the way he just looked and stuff. So I want a decent, something that's gonna be simple, not too difficult. What's a good one? There's not really much that like. I gotta stop choking on everything. Okay, feel like. Should I go for MK9 or the MK10? Oh, okay. If I'm gonna have to use a reference image, I'm gonna have to use original concept art because, you know, this fucking thing looks fucking badass and would work perfectly for this. Okay, let's do it. Okay, sweet. We are good to go with that, and I've already spent fucking 11 minutes doing that shit. I'm definitely editing that down, but look at this magic. Look, I'm gonna immediately use that too. My tablet screen! And yes, there's Mikasa. There's Mikasa right there. And yes, you can see my mouse. I've deliberately left the mouse on so you guys can actually see me butcher this up. I'm using this program here called Critter. Critter is a really good app. When I bought this tablet, I was trying to find all these other programs. It came with Adobe Creative. But the thing is, the app that it gave me wasn't the drawing app. It was freaking... what was it? It was a freaking editing software as opposed to that. And yeah, okay, that's going to be covering my screen, but I don't care. Okay, so yeah, I've got all the layers and stuff on this screen over here, and yeah. Also, I'm just going to leave a black box in that corner because that's actually got a very private project that I'm working on. And I don't want to immediately just go, oh yeah, this is this project I'm working on for you guys to see. Okay, let's go. So let's do this. Shit, I think I screwed up. Okay, 1 second. Let's go new. And I think back and throat. Okay, so go from clipboard content. Oh, okay. What am I doing? Why did I just freaking load it through the image itself? I'm a moron. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, let me just find the... fucking hell, this is gonna keep happening, isn't it? Okay, let's go here. Let's click on George's pretty mug. And let's open it with... Why the hell isn't Critter appearing? There it is, Critter. Open with Critter. Here we go. and boom, there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. There is good old George. So obviously we don't want the colored face. So what the first thing I'm gonna do is do a tracing of it. So this one I want as a white layer. I want it as a white layer eventually, but I need to create another layer below George in order to not have that pattern. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get, like, normally I don't do tracing in this extent. Like, I normally have a background and then I put an image on top, and I've never done it straight from an image from scratch. Make sure that's all the way to white. You guys can see that. Boom. And now you can't see the thing, but we can see George's beautiful face. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab that. Let's grab our pencil. Oh, what sizing have I got that? I've got that set to fucking 10. I want that on 4. 4 is always in my favorite drawing size. Okay, so first of all, most of the time it's just going to be his face. His face is going to be less obscured. His ear, I don't think we really need to capture his ear too much in terms of the Raiden concept. Oh, another thing, I need to fucking add Raiden in. Holy shit, I need a Raiden reference. What am I doing? I've done this how many goddamn times? Okay, import. How the hell did I do it last time? I did not think this through. Okay, I think import. Yeah, okay, there's Raiden. And that's immediately gone with the freaking biggest bloody image I've ever seen. Okay, let's resize that. I think we can. I feel like I chose a really good fucking thing for him. Okay, so as you can see, the cow kind of covers most of his body, so we just want his face. Which, you know, with a face like that, of course we wanted that gorgeous smile in there. This is what I feel like they should do with the new Mortal Kombat. Okay, let's do this. Let's get to drawing George. Okay, let's start with his eye. I feel like that brush is way too freaking big. Okay, so we're starting to draw. We're drawing, and this is going to take a while because his face isn't straight. It's not. Go figure. I had to go with one of the most. To go with probably the most angled, bloody freaking image of him just to. Yeah, I don't like the oversight. I forget he's Asian. I'm supposed to make his eyes squinted. Why the hell am I bulging him up? Oh, sorry, George. I did not mean to be a huge racist. This is, we fucking love you. You're a freaking amazing actor. And the only jokes we should be saying it to is the "oh my" joke. Actually, that makes you think. Does he actually like that joke? Like, is that just a bit too much to say to him nowadays? Okay, we're gonna just get those beautiful eyes. Now, another thing I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna not give him pupils because Raiden doesn't have any. Just get. Now, don't expect a really good job with this, because I'm not that good. Okay, so we can already get his eyes, and okay, on the actual image of him, it's weird, but because it just looks like I just put fucking eyeliner on him. It actually fucking looks like I put eyeliner on him. Fucking hell. Okay, let's get that. Let's get a bit more detail with his eyelid there. At least on the right side, like, I can actually use the lighting from this scene to maybe get a good to get some decent lighting on his actual face. I've never done light-based drawing before. Like, I've only just done like standard one color sort of drawing. Oh my god, there's even sweat on him. He's just as sweaty as I am. Holy shit. Okay, let's emphasize his nose. So we're gonna just. I don't tend to draw too much of people's noses because I feel like noses just really become a bit too obvious in certain circumstances. Let's get like that a little bit darkened because it's straight up his nostril. This is gonna be the weirdest freaking thing I've ever done. And normally when I'm doing something like this, I normally have like music in the background. Like I'm normally playing music from like YouTube or something. But unfortunately, because of copyright, I cannot do that. Yeah, so let's look at that. That's actually starting to actually look like a face. Holy shit, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay, I feel like we should start going on to that smile, that like that beautiful smile. And yes, I'm utilizing my mouse just for movement's sake. Okay, so let's get this like this. Now, a lot of people might think I'm cheating with this, but considering the fact that I'm drawing an actual human. And I'm not really good at drawing humans. I'm really terrible. Like, I can draw, like, cartoony type characters, but I cannot draw, like, human. Like, I cannot capture the possible beauty of George as much as I would love to get the most out of this image as possible. Oh god, it's almost like I'm drawing a fucking mustache on him. Neither George nor Raiden has a mustache. That's why did I get this image? I'm already committed. I gotta do this. I don't know how well the concept of this video is going because I am ducking my head down like this far and stuff. Actually, no, you guys can see me quite well. Okay, I am. I had to bring up freaking. Oh god, that looks so. It looks so dirty as shit. What the fuck? If you guys remember that the Five Nights at Freddy's video I did and how like disgusting that image looked, that I literally was using my tablet, not this tablet, the other tablet, my actual Galaxy tablet. And whereas that one has a really good really good drawing apps and stuff, I always felt like I didn't have as much control. This one I do. Mind you, I'm only using a 2 size on this. I will be refining it a bit more in a bit, but I'm just trying to get the basic shape of George because he's got all these wrinkles and I'm trying to get this done relatively quickly because I might want to do another one of these afterwards, depending on how long this video goes. And I'm keeping an eye out. I've already done 23 minutes of me just Just making sure I get all those wrinkles. Okay. Let's test this out. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't expect that to look actually decent. It looks weird, but maybe because he doesn't have eyebrows, or I haven't even accentuated his nose yet. So let's get this. Let's get this little. I think also the processing power to the app isn't doing so well, considering the fact I'm using I'm using the freaking recording with this, so my CPU and GPU are getting the fucking work put out in them. Okay, so let's get some eyebrows in there. Yeah, he's got similar eyebrows to what I have. Like, seriously, like, he's got the slant there, and then the slant goes down there. So he's got very similar eyebrows to what I have. So I'm very familiar with that shaping of eyebrow. So on this angle, like, it looks like curves, but this one looks like it just immediately darts to the freaking side. Which, yeah. And to figure, Raiden in Mortal Kombat isn't traditionally Asian. Like, if you really look at most of his things, like, whereas his attire is of, you know, Asian culture, he actually isn't, which is weird. He's like as white can be. Yeah, like, he is super duper white. Alright, and also I feel like the other gods are like quite inclusive because they actually have different, you know, styles and stuff. Also, who's freaking excited for the new Mortal Kombat movie? Because I certainly as hell am. And I'm not quite sure when exactly it comes out in Australia. I think it's going to come out roughly the same time as everywhere else, April 16th. If not, then I am going to be super disappointed because I want to go see it. Yes, and not only do I want to go see it, but so does another friend of mine named Justin. He wants to go see it. Julie wants to go see it because, you know, she may not look it, but she's an MK fan. She's actually got MK10. Oh, I think she had MK10. I don't know if she still has it. But she also really wants to play MK11, which is a really awesome game, and I do own MK11. I just, you know, have to make sure I bring it. So yeah, I am planning to, like, stay over at their place for at least like 2 weeks at this point. So I'm going, just as a way to sort of, you know, sort of give me some confidence and, like, you know, living for myself rather than just living at folks' place. Okay, so we got some eyebrows. Let's emphasize these eyebrows. Let's draw some detail in there. Some rough details. Also, like, when it comes to hair, don't just let it, like, be restricted to just one area, guys. Like, let stray hair come out. Let it expand and stuff. That's how I do hair. Like, even though, like, I do have, like, this template of, like, different types of hair styles, like, very small Asian hairstyles that I use in concept art for some of my own stuff, I do change it up enough that it becomes its own thing. And I do, like, things like this to just give them detail. I am surprised on how decent that's working out. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see this masterpiece. And how the fuck am I doing this well? I've already done 30 freaking minutes, and I've got a really good freaking decent shape of Takei's details. Okay, we're going to add a bit more detail. So just add this little thing there, a bit there, a bit there. yeah, this is the thing about, you know, drawing. You just want to keep doing it and doing it. And you just do it. Okay, I feel like at this point we can start drawing out the outline of his head. And so we're going to start up here, because we want the outline, especially of his face. And when it comes to his ear, that's going to be the different thing. We're not even going to be able to, we're not going to be drawing his ear. I might draw like a like one of those like little indentations, maybe for the cowl, just for the sake of at least seeing there's something under there. This is gonna be so weird. If my mum ever walks in during this freaking video and asks, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm just gonna go, "I'm drawing George Takei as Raiden." And if she asks why, I'm just gonna go, because I thought it'd just be a funny idea, and I didn't think it would actually turn out as well as it's turning out. Like, I did not imagine that my day today would involve me drawing a Star Trek character as the god of fucking thunder from bloody fucking phlegm. From fucking Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna finish off my sentence. And always make sure that your outline is super dark. Also, I'm gonna make sure, now this is one thing I tend to also do when it comes to drawing characters with black outlines and stuff like that. I never put the actual an actual color as black. Black is outlining. Like, it's always been outlining for me, and it's always been that if something is really dark and I want outlining inside that, then I use gray instead. But when it comes to actually the drawing on the outside, I tend to try and make the opacity a bit lighter. Like, I try and make it at least, you know, at least like more of a dark gray than black. That's the thing. You know, like when you see in certain games like in Borderlands, their black isn't really black, it's dark. And it really emphasizes it. We're gonna just darken up these lines, really make sure that this is covering a lot more. I feel like what also makes it really weird is the fact that I haven't got his pupils in there, which makes it a bit harder to actually, you know, emphasize stuff. So yeah, so we're just gonna also do his neck here. Now I got to try and do a sort of a rounding off and part of his head. I feel like I'm gonna keep the his straw hat like going around here, so I at least want to try and get around here. Like this, so you just so yes, we are subtracting his ear. This is what I tend to do when I do drawings and tracings of characters. Is I tend to get the drawing, and then I add things, I subtract things and stuff like that. So it's pretty much just I'm getting George Takei's face, I'm getting his stature and everything like that, and I'm just making an image that utilizes that. Okay, so now that we got this, now what I want to do is I want to start sort outlining where his body is. Now I'm going to create a layer underneath this one, this existing one, and I'm just going to draw just a body outline. That way I know where his like where his back is, where his shoulder is, sort of thing. And that way I can work with that to make his uniform. So like here I get that little pad, like that pad on the side there. I'll just get the little pad going around there. So to best emphasize that. I have to see that it's gonna be like here. So if I do this, go along that seam there, and then I just travel this around, we're gonna be able to find where that seam of his shirt's gonna be. And I like how I'm talking like I'm a freaking school teacher teaching kids how to do trace work. Look, I do admire other people when they make a character that is their own version. Like, they get a concept of a character, but then they draw it up completely different, and it looks amazing. There's a person on TikTok, especially, that I watch, and she's known to make some really great art, but it's so fucking hilarious on how she does it. Like, the other one, the latest one I saw of her is that she drew freaking Mrs. Incredible as fucking SpongeBob SquarePants. And I'm like, well, there goes my fucking childhood, because that's never coming out of my fucking brain now. Okay, so we got that. I'm also going to draw around there. That's where his other... I will, like, incorporate those into the design eventually. And then obviously his neck is right there, so... Well, no, I made a bit of mistake, so let me press the freaking button that's on my beautiful, beautiful pen. The only problem I've ever had with this, this thing is once it actually full on disconnected from my computer, and I had to reset the whole bloody system, and it was an absolute bitch. Okay, I feel like we got a good one. Let's check this out. Oh my god, that... it looks like one of those cringy freaking Japanese games or something. Or like it's got that weird character. I am sweating like crazy with this shit. Holy crap! And I've done this for 36 minutes. I'm gonna eat a blackcurrant baby. This is turning out too well. Like, man, the pan. Like, seriously, compare them. This is the single most dumbest fucking thing I've ever done. Okay, I feel like I should start on actually getting the cowl and everything done. Because what I'll do, I'll put the actual the clothing on top, because you see the thing right there, the freaking that little collar that comes up. I want that to come up and sort of like wrap almost around here, sort of thing. So it's gonna cover the cowl when I do it and when I draw it. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a layer on top of George. This layer is really just as a sort of a base, because essentially we just want to keep that, but we want to accentuate what we got here. So what we're going to start is we're going to start on his face. Let's start getting that cowl on. So first of all, I'm going to start with the chin. So his chin right here. From here, I feel like is a really good spot. All right, let's put George back in so we can really get this around his chin right there. Yeah, as you can see on Raiden, it really just goes nearly all the way up on it. So if we really just get that like this. Seriously, like instead of oh my, George is going to start saying "Yamafungo!" You guys probably won't understand that why that's so funny to me, but one thing that me and my friend Adam does, aka Heb, which you guys know from the Overwatch video, when we play Mortal Kombat and he plays as Raiden or I play as Raiden, every time we use that dashing ability he has, we always scream, "You have a phone call," because that's what we think he says when he does that. We know it's not right, but it is absolutely freaking hilarious. and it just works. Okay, we're just gonna do that. So then it looks like it's just traveling up there. I really wish I can play the frickin' music for you guys, but I don't want to get I don't want to get a copyright strike. I would also sing the music too, but as I stated, I have a bit of a sore throat, so if I was to start singing, I'd fully fucking regret it. I'm surprised I haven't started coughing my freaking brains out yet. Holy shit, what is going on? This shouldn't be fucking working, yet it fucking is. I don't know whether or not I've got that a bit too... Have I got that a bit... not really. Oh my god! Oh no, now we're starting to look like... freaking, oh, whatever his name is, the guy that wears that pink suit. That dude. I keep forgetting his name, but he's starting to look like that. I'm supposed to be making Raiden, not freaking... Or whatever that shit that is. Oh shit, I'm drawing on George. Oh shit, why am I going for that? Why am I going for the freaking control? I need to be on that one. Why the hell did I do that? There's problems. Okay, so we're gonna start curving. We're gonna start curving this. To like the middle of his head there. I am generally surprised on how well this bloody thing is working. This starts making me think like they should have gotten George Takei to play Raiden in the original Mortal Kombat, in my opinion. Like, because have a look. Have a look at this. Like, just... Okay, that's starting to look a bit better. Oh my god, this is surprising. This is genuinely surprising. I did not expect this to be turning out so well. 42 minutes at this point. That for you guys it'd be like, I don't know, 10 or something. It'd be like halfway through the video. Oh my god, I did not expect this. I did not expect that this would be my day. I did not expect that this would be the time where I drew a freaking really decent Raiden. Okay, so it does go down to here on George, so we're gonna start getting this line here, and we're just gonna accentuate it down to here. So yeah, it does make it look like he's got a long neck, but once we get everything else in, it's gonna look way better. All right, so we've got our we got the cowl at least. So I feel like we're ready to start putting clothing on him, and yeah. Oh wait. I said I wanted to put his ear in at least. So what I'm gonna do around here is I'm gonna start shading in this little area here, and I'm just gonna end it like this, and it's just gonna have like these, because I believe they actually added this onto the actual character model in the game, where you can actually see his ear through the cowl, sort of. So let's look how that works. Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. Hopefully, hopefully that looks alright. Okay, once we get everything else on, it's gonna look alright. It's gonna look fucking amazing. If not, I can easily just erase that. Alright, let's get to the next bit. So we'll go for another layer, and this one's gonna be the clothing. So yeah, let's start with down here. Now the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna change the opacity on that. That way I can easily just change up everything. So here, let's start with his collar. His collar's so it goes up to just below his ear. So we're gonna get this to essentially curve a lot more now because of where it is instead of that little janky shit I did there. And we're gonna go up here because if I was to hide his face and the cowl, we can see where that is. So yeah, so use George's face here, and we want to try and we'll put the cowl on just to make that easier. And we're gonna try and curve this down like this. It doesn't matter like if it goes over too much, like as long as you can tell. Also, it doesn't go straight to the middle of his neck. It actually just comes down like this. Yes, it sort of ends there-ish, so. So this is where my more extravagant sketching lines come into fruition because I have this tendency to make some really big ones. Now, what I also like to do here is I like to extend it past the character. That way it looks like it's actually on them, not part of their body and stuff. So yeah, that really makes it simpler. Let's get my little razor. I don't tend to use this one. I tend to use another one, which is a bit softer, but at this point, I'm like, I don't give it two damns. Okay, so yeah, and then all I'll do is just give that a bit of a curvature around the back of the head, like this, so that way it looks like it's going behind. And then from here, it seems like it goes straight down. This is gonna, I swear to God, this is gonna be a meme. This is gonna be a fucking meme. And I won't be surprised if it becomes one. Okay, and then it goes like this. And then we're gonna have a line that goes here. And I'm gonna try and curve that as in as possible. Yeah, that's fine because it looks like it's actually now seamed on. I bet you this isn't going to start looking like Raiden until I've got like everything else on this. So yeah, and then here we're going to just draw this one here. Oh my God, this is way too well. Okay, one thing I also like to do of it is later on, I'll be like erasing the bits underneath. That way you don't see it too much. Now, we also got this seam here, so we're going to throw a seam along his shoulder. So we're going to see, so we see the seam here. We're going to try and make it a more curved seam. And I will eventually disguise it with the rest of his thing. But this helps me out here, because then I can sort of draw this one here. I will actually be making my sort of like own rendition of his thing, so I might not have that sort of cross pattern. I might have more of a more of like a simple like checkered pattern like that maybe. So then we can easily just do this. Also, I fucking realized I forgot to do that. Yeah, this is one thing I normally do. That's the last one, bigger image. Why didn't I do this before? I don't know. I just immediately just started drawing and didn't give two shits. So yeah, always make sure that you're comfortable of the way you want to draw this. Even though it didn't really do too much for me, but I just personally like it this way. And then it just goes down like this. The reason why it looks smaller on this side is because of perspective. It naturally looks smaller because his arm's like this. So to make sure it's all right, I'm just gonna add some creases in there. Yeah, I'll eventually do something there. Because you can see over here how it's longer, but here it's shorter. Like I said, it's perspective, guys. It's perspective. So if we do it here, and just do something like this. Then get the other bit there. How does it look? So it looks more like this. So and I think that's my mum's going for the front door. I honestly hope that not many of these noises come through the thing. If you hear any background noises, my mum is indeed home. I'm surprised this is working out as good as it is. And I think here, what I'll start doing also is I'll start doing his uniform underneath. He also has like gold trimming. I'm actually not going to put gold trimming. Now he's got that neck piece that goes there, but it's also got like the other bits there. So just going to make it look a bit more. So I might like seam line it with like a lightish blue or something. Then I'm just going to make this into more of an extension of his cowl, if anything. So I'm just going to like do something like that to accentuate like a collarbone or something. Oh my god, this is turning out too fucking good. What the fuck am I doing with my life? This is so weird. It looks weird. Okay. Time to check at 52 minutes and like a 10-minute interval. And how's it looking this good? How? Like, I did not expect that. Let's get rid of the guidelines too. And oh my god, what am I doing? This is so good. What? I am so happy I'm doing this. It's dumb. It's dumb. But I also forgot my mum has Spanish today, so I'm also got to make sure that I don't overly exert myself when it comes to my excitement, as my mum is indeed trying to learn the language of my people. And that was my mum telling me that she was doing Spanish, which I already fucking knew she was going to do. She thought I was going to like start yelling because she automatically thinks I'm playing video games, but she didn't think I was going to be doing this. As soon as I told her all the what I was doing, she was like, wow, that's a bit creepy. I'm not going to lie, it kind of fucking is. This turned out so fucking well. What the fuck? I like how this entire video is just going to be me saying how well this is turning out. Like you look at this And you tell me if this is turning out the way you'd expect to see George Takei as freaking Raiden. Because all I just done is grabbed his face and popped it onto a Raiden body. And now I'm just changing it for, my own personal thing. Because that's the beauty of art. It's the beauty of it. You just do it. You do it and you express yourself. You let your mind control your hand and pen. And in turn it controls what you draw. And whatever you draw, it could become a masterpiece in its own right. Either that or it turns into a piece of shit and no one likes it, and then you want to cry, you'll die, and then all of a sudden your artwork it costs more than it should have been in the first place. I really did not like how I drew that one. I really don't know how. I don't really like how I drew that side, to be honest. That was actually fucking terrible. Also, I'll just start doing that too. Yeah, there we go. Because I should have really just continued it up and then did it on the other side like this. There we go. And then just make it a bit bigger. Like, I can only imagine, like, the guys over at freaking NetherRealm see this and they go, oh my god, look at this guy. He drew George Takei as freaking Raiden. We want to use that as a skin. And if they did, I'll be like, well, first of all, you have to make sure George is okay with it. Because I don't know if he's okay with a concept, or not even a concept, but a drawing made by a 24-year-old old guy who still lives with his parents with little to no life at all, doing these really stupid drawings that are questioning his own sanity to the point where his mother is worried about him. Okay, getting that God, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna try and slim this down too. Down to make it that George doesn't have a hunchback. Oh, that looks so much better. It looks more like he's ready for a fucking battle. He looks like he's so smug about the fight he's about to begin. Like, what the fuck? This is too... Like... How the fuck did I do this? It's gonna just get his other arm to come down like this. Just how how the fuck. Okay, time to do some cleaning up. One thing I'm just gonna straight up do is just delete this layer, like just straight up, boom, there we go. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. It looks like he's like this, and he's just like he also looks like he's staring right at me. He's like, yeah, I know what you're doing. Please do more, Captain. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, let's, okay, that's not that layer. Oh, the classic thing of where is this shit? To just do that. And just let's emphasize a lot of the features now. Let's like really like brighten it, let's all darken it all up now. really get these to look as beautiful as we can get. All he needs is a hat. All he needs is the fucking hat. And also I want to add like a little tiny detail, little tiny. I also didn't actually intentionally make that look like it's actually attached, but I am just gonna leave that because that is just a happy little accident. Okay, I found a really good image that can benefit this entire thing. So let's do that. I feel like we can do this. We can do. Why did I open my phone? Fuck's sake. Good. I am still recording. I am it's fantastic. I've done this for nearly an hour and 10 fucking minutes. Somebody, just come over to my house and check if I'm okay, because I think I might need to get it tested. Because I think I may be going slightly mad. I know that stutter was not intentional. Okay, so you can see I found this image of Raiden, which I think is great because his hat is literally on the angle that I want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag that over. Yeah. And then I'm just going to extend it. Do it there, and then I'm just gonna essentially get it to almost like holy shit, I forgot that Raiden's hat was like Raiden's hat is massive. I forgot about how big his hat was. Okay, if we was to get about that. All right, cool. I'm happy with the hat being a bit big, but this is freaking George Takei. He deserves a hat that's really extravagant. This is gonna be way too fun. All right, so okay, so now we can do this. This is gonna be way too freaking dumb. No, I'm not copying this exact hat design. I want to have like more the traditional design, like from the original MK. Yeah, I'll get to a bit where like I just pause the video and start doing my own thing with it. I just wanted to show you guys the absurdity of all of this, because you guys would like see only bits and pieces of these videos as the way I edit them. At this point, I'm aiming for the video to at least be 20 minutes long, because it's nearly gone to because it's an hour and 12 minutes. I've been doing this for surprisingly a very short time. I've never done a drawing this quick. Maybe I should do this for my own characters, that way I'm not spending so long. And remember, I only traced George's face and I only used his body as the reference. I never actually drew the rest of George Takei. I only did a very small portion, and that's how I do my drawings. I do a very small amount of tracing for basis, and just that's just how it works. Okay, so let's start drawing these lines. I am probably going to cut out half this shit or speed it up. Oh, lovely. It's like so dumb. Holy shit. What have I done? I seriously hope that this isn't. I don't care if it looks shit. It's gonna look fucking. There we go. I'm not even finished yet. Okay, so I think at this bit I'm gonna start doing more detailing on it, and I'm gonna get back to you guys afterwards. Holy shit! This is single-handedly the fucking best thing I've ever drawn. Oh my god! All right. An hour and 15 minutes of this drawing. I'm gonna come back and do another and show the rest of it, and it should look finished to some extent. All right, after 2.5 fucking hours of tweaking this and coloring it in and stuff like that, I am generally surprised on how well this turned out. I did put the Federation logo in the background, and then like gave it like some blood stains and shit like that, making it look more Mortal Kombat-esque. And I can't I cannot fathom how well this went. Okay, ready? Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! That is. It looks so much better on this screen than it does on that. Like I thought, like I'm not good at shading, but I have to admit, for my first attempt at actually shading a face and stuff like that, I feel like it did alright. I didn't shade where the hat is and stuff because I figured I'd end up fucking up the rest of it. But oh my god, I can't. That took so long. It like drawing the base thing that you guys saw. That took only a third of that time to do, or maybe a quarter of the time to actually do. Everything comes down to detailing and coloring the bastard in order to make it look good. And I have to admit, it does look really fucking good. I'm so tempted to ask my mom if she can come in and have a look at it. At this point, I'm thinking of just putting this as a wallpaper. It looks that good. Oh my god, this is probably the most fucked up thing I ever drew. But that I can't say anything else. Like I could have done a bit more details, but I didn't want to spend too long. I do have a bit of a see-through bit there, but who gives a fuck? It's George Takei as fucking Raiden, and it fucking looks good. So, yeah. Also, if you notice, I kept his yellow shirt, and I made that the gi that he wears under under the vest part of it. Mainly because, I had to keep something from what Solo originally wears, and he originally wears yellow. I was originally planning on putting the Federation logo on the outfit, but it would be too awkward, so I put it in the background, and that is literally the coolest thing I've ever tried to do. This app is fucking amazing. If you guys want me to do more of these, please tell me to do them. If you think I should do any other ones I mentioned before, or let me know. But if you guys want me to do something different, like do one like straight up, just like that, awesome. Heck, if I manage to get the internet running properly and not glitching out every fucking 10 minutes, I can possibly do a live stream if I can do this. This is the future. This is not now. This isn't, you know, in the next month or the next 2 months. This would be like when we call up the internet provider and go, "Oi! Fucking fix it now!" And I'm getting called for fucking lunch. So, yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and, yeah. Excuse me. It's over time!